Good evening. My name is Denise Ipsen. I am the General Manager of Newport Center Mall, Newport Plaza, and Newport Crossing. These three shopping venues are owned by the Simon and Frack families, who are partners in the Newport Associates Development Company. I am here tonight to discuss the concerns of these shopping centers with regard to the pipeline. Newport Center Mall is a 1.2 million square foot regional shopping mall and the first of its size in Hudson County. It is anchored by 4 major department stores and over 150 stores, generating tens of millions of dollars in annual sales and collectively employing over 2,500 people. There are over 12 million visitors annually, as it is the prime shopping destination for residents of Hudson County and parts of Essex County, as well as over 30,000 commuters from throughout the state who work on the Jersey City waterfront. Newport Plaza and Newport Crossing are located on 18th Street and Washington Boulevard, respectively. Stores include A&P, Best Buy, Staples, Modell's, and Pier 1. In total, both those shopping centers employ over 350 people and also generate tens of millions of dollars in annual sales. Local residents, many who have no vehicles, rely on these shopping centers to do their grocery shopping and laundry. These shopping venues are significant contributors to the New Jersey and Jersey City economies as they generate thousands of jobs and millions of dollars in sales tax and real estate taxes annually. These tax dollars are critical to the state and local municipality. There is a concern about the damage and hazards both during and after construction to the critical infrastructure of the area. Such damage and hazards would directly impact mall operations and would be detrimental to retail sales and employment. Patrons rely on access to and from the mall by car and mass transit. There is concern with the disruption to transportation during the construction, the loss of revenue to the mall and its stores, and its effect on employees. As an example, Newport Center is the #1 stop on the New Jersey Light Rail, which brings hundreds of employees and shoppers to the mall daily. Any disruption in service will not only significantly impact our retailers' ability to open for business and directly impact sales, but will also result in loss of income for hundreds of employees who will miss a day or a day's work. The same will be true should there be any disruption on the New Jersey Turnpike extension and or Route 9 and 139 leading into Newport. The mall has already suffered from problems with the water main breaks on 18th Street, which have broken several times in the last 2 years. These water main breaks have required a shutdown of the entire food court and other stores, resulting in substantial loss and inconvenience. Fortunately, the city has had the ability to work closely with the municipal authority and NADC to make the repairs quickly with minimal loss of business. However, should this procedure be impacted by additional bureaucracy caused by the pipeline, it will significantly affect our ability to open for business. Lastly, the safety and security of our employees and patrons is our #1 priority. The mall is a quasi-public place where thousands of people gather daily. Should an emergency occur, whether related or not related to the pipeline, a project of this magnitude and of this nature would negatively impact emergency response time to the mall and could result in injury or, the worst case scenario, loss of life. This pipeline does not have a place in this highly developed urban area, and an alternative location must be found. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Anna Fishman. I am a resident of Jersey City and have been one since 2003. I have my own consulting business from my home here. And in that time, I have watched the population of Jersey City explode exponentially from what was a relatively quiet place with all the the increased number of high-rise buildings. We have a very large population of young people and young families having babies in this area. And quite frankly, I just want to echo what has been said before, but the risk to the civilian population here is enormous if there were to be an explosion. But quite apart from that, I wonder what studies have been done ongoingly of the health effects of such a pipeline. in terms of long-term ecological effects on sites. And quite apart from that, I ask, and I don't say this tongue-in-cheek, would the executives of Spectra be willing to build such a pipeline 600 feet from their own home? Or from the school of their own? And finally, I just would like to say that I think individuals and citizens are really sick and tired of seeing large companies who apparently appear to be ruled solely by a profit motive, with very little concern for the natural environment, for the earth, for indigenous populations, and for the health and well-being of civilian populations. We are sick and tired of watching it being done.